Thanks for joining us. Today, we are going to count down the 10 weirdest animals that actually exist. Nature is home to some of the world's oddest creatures. Everybody's watched a science fiction movie with weird animals. But, some of those animations can't compare to the animals on this list since they seem to be a hybrid of several species. Before we start, take a moment to like and subscribe to help us get paid. Number 10 weirdest animal is the megamouth shark. With its enormous mouth, this shark may appear menacing, but in reality, it's a gentle plankton eater similar to whale sharks. It's a rare species that was first discovered in 1976, and can be found in deep warmer waters all over the world. The megamouth has weird protruding lips and a mouth that can be over 4 feet wide, and it's lined with small teeth. This shark can grow to almost 20 feet and weigh over 4,000 pounds. Number 9 weirdest animal is the Okapi. Could this be the result of a giraffe and zebra getting too friendly? The Okapi, sometimes known as the zebra giraffe, is an animal that's closely related to giraffes, but it's not a cross between the two species. They have a long neck, smooth, dark brown or reddish-brown coat, and zebra stripes on their legs and hindquarters. Ossicones, which are tiny horns, are only present on males. If you want to see one in person, you will have to travel to the Democratic Republic of Congo. Number 8 weirdest animal is the eye. This tiny ape is one of the oddest creatures in the world. It has a long tail and is only found in Madagascar. It grows up to 17 inches and has hair all over its body. The eye also has a third finger that it uses to remove grubs from holes. The locals kill this animal on sight because it's believed it to be dreadful and dangerous to see it. No wonder it's on the endangered species list. Number 7 weirdest animal is the platypus. The platypus is well known, but it doesn't make it any less bizarre. In fact, this animal gets weirder the more people learn about it. The platypus, of course, has a tail like a beaver, webbed feet like an otter, hagfish eyes, and a beak like a duck. It's even stranger because only males lay the eggs. Also, under black light, its fur glows. Its beak has developed electrical sensors which allows it to find prey. Number 6 weirdest animal is the pangolin. Commonly known as an anteater, the protein keratin, which also makes up other creatures' hair, fur, claws, and fingernails, coats the skin, allowing it to have razor-sharp scales as protection. Pangolins are nocturnal, ant and termite-eating creatures that usually live alone and are normally harmless to humans. Number 5 weirdest animal is the hairy frog. Rarely found in amphibians or reptiles, hair and fur are typically characteristics of mammals. But, the hairy frog, sometimes referred to as the wolverine or horror frog, does have hair. Since they have retractable claws like Wolverine, these frogs were given their nickname. However, the frog must break the bones in its own toe to let the claw tear through its skin in order to use it. During the mating season, the frog's sides and thighs develop a hair-like texture. Super freaky. Number 4 weirdest animal is the tsetse fly. The tsetse fly is widespread in tropical Africa and is the carrier of sleeping sickness. This fly is unusual in that the larva develops in the uterus. It was believed that only mammals have these reproductive methods. The larva is fed by the mother while it is still within her uterus with a substance that mimics milk. After birth, the larva then buries itself in the earth, develops into a pupa, and spends roughly a month living there until it's ready to see the world. Number 3 weirdest animal is the sea sponge. The sponge is one of the sea creatures that looks like a plant, but it's really an animal. The sponge resembles an alien organism more than it does an animal. The sponge is made up of just pores and connected cells. What is so weird is that the sponge doesn't have a digestive system, brain, nervous system, or any internal organs like most animals. It's unable to exist without the ocean currents, which feeds it oxygen and nutrients necessary for its survival. The sponge is thought to be unchanged for over 700 million years. Number 2 weirdest animal is the blobfish. One of the ugliest creatures in the entire world, this fish has the face of an angry old man. It's sometimes referred to as the fathead fish, and is found in the deep waters off the coasts of Australia and New Zealand. Blobfish have reportedly been discovered as deep as 4,000 feet. However, the sudden removal of a blobfish from the ocean's depths causes it such misery that it congeals into a blob. Number 1 weirdest animal is the tardigrade. This little creature, commonly referred to as the water bear, is practically invincible. And it's found all over the world. It is very remarkable to see an animal this little, segmented, with 8 legs and clawed feet. This amazing animal has survived exposure to space and radiation in experiments. It can also endure temperatures as high as 300 degrees Fahrenheit and as low as absolute zero. The tardigrade can go at least 30 years without eating or drinking, and if required, it can become dehydrated for 10 years. That's all for this episode about the 10 weirdest animals that actually exist. Thanks for sticking with us and we hope you liked the list. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more great content.